Moving towards our destiny means leaving something back. That's the message behind a new performance, combining soundscaping and virtual reality to craft an immersive experience.
Slippage presents Reorientations. The show features the work of 4 artists contributing to a shared making of sound, light, projection, text, and dance. Program director Shireen Dixon joins us with more. Shireen, thanks for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me.
We're so happy you're here. So let's talk
too.
about what the Slippage Lab is. You guys are at Northwestern University. There's a research element to this and then a performance element. Can you talk about how that all works?
Yeah, well, Slippage, Performance, Culture, and Technology arrived to Northwestern University in 2022. We've been around for about 20 years at different universities, and it's headed by principal investigator Thomas F. DeFrance, who's a fairly well-noted African-American dance and culture researcher. He's written several books, and we come here to look at research from various perspectives. We take conferences and performances and really think about embodied research, which means how the body itself can tell stories.
Okay, and who is this we that you're talking about? I want to, how many people are involved and who is it?
Well, we look at researchers from all around the country who
Okay.
are doing this kind of work. And in this performance in particular, we're looking at 4 researchers who will be bringing together multimedia performances for a live soundscape, which involves virtual reality, as we talked about, soundscapes, DJing, performances with dance, text, and then what we call project mapping, which is using video on many different surfaces to create other virtual reality and immersive worlds.
So let's use this Reorientations program that's coming up as an example. What is the research and then what is the program that we're going to see based on that?
Well, I think a lot of times when we think about our bodies, the way that people look at us can change based on the environment.
Oh.
And so when we think about reorientations, we think about how are all the different ways that we can be seen. And so this performance is really taking lots of different elements and helping people to understand that there are lots of different ways that we can be involved in how we create our own worlds.
Okay, so this is interesting. You said, you know, out of the 4 researchers, some of it involves text.
Yes.
So how will text be presented?
So they might be writing something and then the
okay.
words might be projected onto the
got it.
screen. Sometimes they might be dancing. Sometimes they might be calling out certain words, and the audience itself is part of this improvisational process. So we need the audience there to also provide their own input to this world as the artists themselves take all of these different pieces and craft them together.
How long did this take to put together? Like, you had to find the researchers, and then you had to craft together this performance from the research. You know, how long does it take?
So it's a process where they might take some text or some information from, like, let's say there is a book by Frank Wilderson, Afro-Pessimism. And Afro-Pessimism is the idea that sometimes people aren't seen as full beings, and they need other things to help them be understood. And so this piece might take some research, and then the artist might take 2 or 3 days or 2 or 3 weeks in residency, and they might think about how this might work and take all of these elements and then play with them in all of these different configurations to get some sort of meaning out of it.
Oh, okay. And for this particular piece, you have 4 artists coming together.
Yes, yes. And the 4 artists are, one who does DJing and dance. One does visual landscaping, which means they take all sorts of videos and kind of put them together, kind of like a chopping and mixing.
Okay.
We have one who also does beautiful makeup and kind of visual design with the space. And all of us, again, because we're embodied researchers, use movement and storytelling in combination with all of these other elements within this whole immersive experience.
Hence the word embodied researchers.
Exactly.
Oh, we're getting there, Shireen. We're getting it. Sarah and I, we're just trying to wrap our brain
Yes,
around it.
I
But,
know.
okay,
Sometimes at Northwestern
yes.
we can be a little bit
It's
lofty.
a little bit esoteric
Right,
here. Like, Sarah and I,
exactly,
what are we going to see? What is it going to be?
Right.
So who should go and see this? Like, who's your audience?
So I think that this is a performance for people particularly who are interested in, like, let's say, live contemporary art.
Okay.
So let's say you're someone who's interested in going to an art museum and seeing artwork that involves maybe not the traditional kind of 2-dimensional surface, but might bring in lots of different elements. So this is a performance that kind of takes that idea and expands it into the 3-dimensional space so that everyone is able to move and be fully kind of involved in how the performance itself arises. So you make meaning by coming, but also we provide all of these elements for you to decide where the meaning comes from.
Amazing. When can people come see you?
Well, we're going to be opening next week, May 16th through 18th at Lynx Hall in Chicago. And the tickets are on a sliding scale, so we make it accessible for everyone to come. And we also will be live streaming on the Friday, so it's available to people who might not be able to make it in person as well.
Very cool. And Lynx Hall is a big venue.
Yeah,
That's
it's a pretty
nice-
exciting
yes,
venue. We're
very
very
cool.
proud and honored to be premiering this work here in Chicago.
Shireen,
Yeah.
thank you so much for being with us. For more information, you can head to lynxhall.org or find them on Facebook and Instagram. You did a